This picture is so you can visualize the car I'm talking about when I reference the rail or rail buggy, which is going to be involved in a trade. This vehicle, this Beetle, is the one I'm going to be talking about where everything gets freaky and spooky. This car here. So when I start referencing the car that I'm going to talk about in the video, this is the car. Hey guys, Greg. Okay, this synchronicity stuff is getting insane. The Volkswagens that you just saw and that I described. Okay, what happened was today I went to look at the Baja because me and this guy, and he's about 60 miles away, and this guy and I are thinking about doing a trade. I'm going to trade the rail that I have and the Beetle for the Baja. Actually, I'm kind of losing out on the deal a little bit, but the engine that's in the Baja is kind of makes up for it. So anyway, regardless of the deal, back and forth, this is the point. What are the odds that the Beetle that I bought about 2 years ago, the one I want to trade to a guy that lives 60 miles away, is actually a car that he sold the guy that I bought the car from? We know this because we went online, checked the VIN number on the property taxes. It's the same damn car. The guy that I'm going to trade my car to has already owned it once before. He's the owner that sold it to the guy that I bought it from 2 years ago. Now, okay, we've been through the 227 stuff. I've been through the clock stuff. Every time I look at the clock, it's 11:11, 3:33, 4:44. You can even ask Matt at Quantum of Conscious. We were on the phone a couple days ago, and I just looked up, and there it was, 3:33, and I made a point to tell him it's 3:33. You know, and it's just, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I just recently got back in touch with somebody that I was just thinking about, and next thing I know, I get a Facebook request from them, and now this working up this deal with this trade, I took the information with me because I went to look at the Baja, and he's going to come back sometime next week and look at my vehicles, and we're going to decide whether we want to do the trade or not. So, but I made sure to take the titles and stuff with me, so that it showed up, got clear titles, and that property tax, making sure everything's been straight, up and up on the level. Everything's street legal, the registrations. And it turns out that somebody that lives 60 miles away previously owned the same car I have right now. He sold it to the guy that I bought it from because we checked the property tax records and it's been swapped just once between us to the middleman. And the middleman had it for like a year and a half or so. So I don't know what to say about this stuff. I mean, you know, it's starting to get to the point that it's not this is not imagination anymore. It's not that I'm just seeing what I want to see. This is not self-fulfilling prophecy stuff anymore, okay? I mean, like I said, I couldn't arrange going to 40 miles away to an antique store that's an acre and a half big, that's even split up into 10 by 10 booths that they lease out for people to put their stuff in. And I ramble through there and I just happen to find the Supertramp album that has the 9/11 predictive programming stuff on it. I'm having 227 in my face every time I turn around. I'm having all digits on the clock every time I look at it. And now I'm about to make a deal with someone and trade back the very same car that he sold 3.5 years ago to him, and he's 60 miles away from me. And I saw his car on Craigslist. You know, what are the odds of that? That's astronomical. So this synchronicity stuff, it's really starting to get spooky. I mean, I don't know. And this shit's getting crazy. Hell, I feel like I'm going insane. I don't know, folks. Is anybody else having this shit happen to them? I mean, this is crazy. January 31st, I just happened to be awake early in the morning, so I decided I'm going to go check out the super blue, red moon, whatever. I knew it was going to be a partial. I get up there expecting just to see a normal eclipse, and then I get there, which you can go back and look. I think the icon or whatever for that video is got bull and then a pile of shit under it. So and I get up there and then I see a moon that has the shadow 180 degrees out of place. It's not where it should be, and the sun's coming up behind me. It's up high enough that shadow shouldn't be there. So I've got that. I've got the Supertramp deal. I've got 227 all the time. I've got clocks all the time. Now I've got this. I mean, this 3.5 years later, some guy that's 60 miles away from me has no idea that I have that particular vehicle. And then we're talking on the phone, and then today was the day that I went to look at the car, and I took my stuff with him, and I took the pictures of my car and rail and whatnot with me. And he gets to look at it and he's like, that looks like my old car. And he said, wait a minute, or did you put those wheels on there? And I said, no, that's what came on it. He said, I put those wheels on that car. He said, let's just, I was like, look, we decided to check the tax records online and trace it back. And son of a bitch, it's his car. I mean, come on. You've got to be kidding me. How can that be possible? How can that happen? On top of all the other shit that's happened. This shit's scary, man. I mean, is the world coming to an end? It's like this impending doom feeling now. I don't know. Okay. I don't know, folks. This is just getting creepy. The synchronicity stuff is just really getting creepy. I don't know. I'm glad the person that contacted me did to get back in touch with. That was a nice surprise. And if this works out, I'm going to get what I want, and he's going to get what he wants. But it's just weird, man. It's weird. It's more than weird. It's damn creepy. I don't know what the odds of something like that is, especially with all the other shit. And I don't know. And my dad was, he was with me because, I thought that maybe we were could possibly wind up bringing the car home. So I thought that maybe that he might want to come on now, and if that was going to happen, we were just going to bring the car home. So anyway, I had to have somebody else drive, my truck. But that even freaked him out a little bit. Because he knows about all the other kind of stuff that's been going on. But that even kind of freaked him out. I mean, that was the whole conversation the whole way home, the whole 60 miles, So, alright. Take care, everybody. Have a good one.